All righty, welcome back to another Marvel Champions live stream. We have got the newest villain, the Hood. We are facing off against the Hood. I've got Jason on with me again. Finally, it's been a while. How you doing?
I am fantastic. I'm so happy to be back, and I'm
Good.
excited for us to do this once, and then I don't think again for like another few weeks.
Yeah, right. It's just that time of the year. It's the super busy holiday season,
Yeah,
unfortunately. But I mean, we are getting a lot of new Marvel content dropped on us all of a sudden, and I'm excited about that. Do you have Valkyrie yet?
no.
Okay,
I get everything roughly now a week and a half later.
that's
That's
frustrating.
that's what it's been. So for those that don't know, I ordered directly from Fantasy Flight. Well, no, I directly order from Asmodee now. And Fantasy Flight used to send me things nice and early. They send it to me like a few days before its official release date. Now I get alerts a week before that Asmodee is shipping it, and about 2.5 weeks later, I'll get it. So it's usually a week and a half after everyone else gets it. So
That's
I'm
so
not I'm
frustrating.
not bitter. I'm not bitter or anything. It's
Yeah,
just
it doesn't sound like you're bitter at all.
I'm now thinking about paying for shipping now from another
What?
website. This is so ridiculous. Pisses me off.
Oh man. Well, I don't have her either. I don't quite know if she's or well, I assume she's not out, or else I feel like my FLGS would let me know.
Mhm.
But yeah, I am excited because I'm excited for Edge of the Earth, the
Yes.
campaign that's coming
Yeah.
out on Friday for Arkham. I am starting my Arkham stream on Friday, so I'm starting with Night of the Zealot, and so I'm really excited about that. We'll see how well that goes.
Have you played that one yet?
I've yes. So I
Okay.
when I the first time, the only time I've ever played Arkham, I played it with four players and we played through that campaign, that initial campaign.
That's a
And
that's a good player count number, just
it
FYI.
it was awful. It was so bad. Like I really loved the game. I thought the game was really unique. The mechanics were awesome. It was just that games would take 4 hours, and it's just like it was because we were playing over tabletop simulator too, so it
Oh,
was
yeah.
it was just hard. But I think it shines well with two or three. I think one is actually pretty hard with Arkham, or at least with the cards I got, right? So
I agree.
it's hard to cover your weaknesses because weaknesses are such a huge part of Arkham. And so, but I've played through that, and then I've just been playing through the first scenario again and again and again and again and again so that I can knock down or get the rules figured out. And so,
Mhm.
um, so I don't quite remember what happens in the campaign, but
Mm.
I'm excited.
Demons, space
Demons,
demons. Yeah.
just
Monsters, I assume.
all of them. But
Cultists of some sort. Yeah.
but yeah, I saw that you have started streaming Arkham as well over on your YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, I did the great classic Barkham horror, which
Oh yeah,
was made from or an article mistake. That's why they made that. It was
hilarious.
good. It was good. It was a good scenario. I got destroyed.
Nice.
This weekend I'm doing murder at the something hotel, Excelsior
Yep.
Hotel.
Yep.
That'll be good. But basically I'm killing time until the new campaign shows up, which should be another week and a half now if it's coming out on Friday.
Nice.
So I'm just killing time till that shows up, and then I want to stream that because I'm
Awesome.
excited. I've heard good things because Europe got it already and they're saying good things.
Yeah, yeah. I've heard really good things. I do have the Investigator expansion.
I
That came out
just
a
got
little
that.
yeah, that came out a
Yeah.
little bit earlier. I love the new format that they're doing. They announced the Dunwich, which is
Mhm.
the second, right?
You
They
first or
yeah,
second. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
they announced that like a couple of days after I bought the full
Oh,
cycle
the old way.
the old way. And it's like, oh, if I could have just held out until January, but I think what I'm going to try and do is uh try and do, play through this, play through Dunwich, then Edge of the Earth, and then I'm hoping that I'll be caught up and I can, get the new ones as they come out because those spiral bound notebooks look awesome.
Yeah, I'm really stoked for them as well. And I'm gonna have to revert now all my old binders. They have all the paper that I cut down the seams and shove them in the stupid sleeves.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, I'm gonna throw them all out.
Oh no.
Oh well.
All right. Alrighty. Well, anyways, we are playing Marvel Champions tonight. Who are you playing as?
I am playing as Natasha Romanoff, also known as Black Widow. Um, so
RIP. Wait,
I too soon,
too
maybe. I don't
soon?
know.
Is this spoiler? I feel
The movie's been out for a while. I mean,
yeah, the movie. Okay, this is not my fault at this point.
it's like people that like spoil like Harry Potter right now, and like the movie's been out for a decade. Come on, guys.
So I'm sorry if I just ruined everyone's night.
Yeah,
But
whatever. They can get over it. You just lost all your subscribers. So I'm doing Black Widow. I'm doing Justice, which is the only way I know how to play, to be honest. And I have to apologize because I'm gonna try something different. Maybe that you've noticed in the past. Yeah, we'll see. In the past, I've always done like event heavy stuff, and I want to try out like building. So I have a lot of support and a lot of upgrade cards. There's a lot of beat cops in there. So let's see how this goes, because I've never really played this way. So I'm experimenting on your stream so I don't screw up my own analytics.
No, and I appreciate that. Yeah. That's hilarious. I'm playing a leadership Hawkeye, and so we've dunked on leadership all the time.
I was gonna say, please explain how this is different than any other leadership. Go.
It's not really. So the way that it's a little bit different is I'm playing a lot of leadership cards that came out of the War Machine pack.
Okay.
And so out of the War Machine pack, they came out with like the new. I learned that I've been saying this word wrong my entire life. Archetype. I've been saying archetype, which I got corrected for. Which thank you very much.
You should.
Absolutely. Like I would rather someone tell me I know than just make a fool of myself again and again. So I really do appreciate it.
Whoever told you is a nice person, because I would just sat there and be like, "Nah, you're doing it right, dude," and tell everyone that.
But he came out with a lot of cards that have like go down swinging, where you can discard an ally to deal damage equal to the ally's cost, or like sneak attack, where you throw it in and then it discards at the end of the phase. And so I'm running a kind of a hybrid of a build / that type of archetype deck, and so I'm interested to see how it goes. It is kind of more of a building deck than
we're both building.
We're both building, which is also kind of fun because the hood builds very well, as far as I understand as well. And so let's talk about the hood. So the hood came out, I think, last week, and it came out with 9 modular sets, which is amazing. So Asmodee upped the price on these, so it's now about $21, which is still like not too much that I wouldn't pay for it, but enough that I'm slightly annoyed that they did that. But for $21, you get 9 modular sets, which is an incredible value. You get the standard 2, the expert 2, and then outside of that, 9 sets. So it's if you add that in plus the hood, it's like 12 different things.
Yeah.
And the hood, he's building up this street gang and all of this. And what he does is you set aside 7 modular sets, and these can be picked randomly, or they can be dictated by the little scenario book. You can pick 7 out of the 9 based on the difficulty level that you want to go. And throughout the game, you're adding more modular sets into the game. And so as you add the modular sets, the deck gets diluted less, because if you're adding a modular set of 4 into a deck that's already half empty, you're going to hit those a little bit sooner, which there are a lot of cards in these modular sets that play off of each other. And so I'm excited about that. We are running standard 2. So we're running standard 2, which standard 2 looks actually pretty tough. It's definitely a step up from standard 1. They're not on the same level at all.
Yeah.
And then we're running kind of the medium difficulty from the hood pack. So we're running scenarios 2 through 8. So easy is 1 through 7, medium 2 through 8, hard 3 through 9. So I am excited. I've been really looking forward to this pack. I don't know a lot about the hood. I haven't really followed the comics at all, but I do love the idea of just having more modularity, especially with the standard 2 and the experts to throw in there.
I have to say, it's nice that for me, because I kind of half pay attention to the comics, right? To me, this is like the first time they've done something that's not one of the main things that everyone knows, right?
Yeah.
So most people know everyone in the Red Skull stuff because a lot of it's Spider-Man related. Same with the second box of Guardians of the Galaxy. Everyone knows that. When the hood came out, I was like, no, I have to Google that because I have no idea what that is. So I like that they're willing to do that.
Yeah, that's a great point. Alrighty. So let's start. What do you say? So
Yeah, I guess. Let's see where this goes.
let's read it. So making connections. So choose 7 modular encounter sets and set them aside. So I've set them aside over here. Choose one of the sets at random and shuffle them into the encounter deck. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take one card from each one of the sets. We'll shuffle them up, and whichever card I pull will be the card that we use. How about that?
Yeah, sounds legit.
Alrighty. So shuffling up, Jason, I need you to give me a number 1 through 7.
14.
Is that 7 twice?
No,
two sets in?
Two sevens. Yeah, we'll use my set, put it through 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty, so we are putting in the Sinister Syndicate.
Ooh, that sounds scary.
Yeah, so we'll take all 7 of the Sinister Syndicate, which seems like a lot of minions, and we'll shuffle them into the encounter deck.
This is cool too. So I think a lot of this stuff in here is gonna be kind of hinting towards the next box too. The Sinister Syndicate is somewhat related to the Sinister Six, I assume. So
they do sound very similar.
Well, I know in the Spider-Man comics, not that I read them or anything because I'm not a nerd, but especially in the new ones.
Probably not true though.
I definitely don't read the new ones, but
you are
Boomerang has a prominent role, I hear, and so does Beetle. And so Shocker kind of does. Speed Demon, I haven't really seen much of, and White Rabbit's kind of in the background. But I mean, I'm Googling that stuff. I'm not actually reading it or enjoying it or anything.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That'd be weird. Yeah. Nerd alert.
One of the other things that comes out with the standard set is that we have a environment that we play with standard. And so this is Formidable Foe. So it's a permanent and setup. So you start with it on the table and it never leaves. And it says the villain gains steady, which is a new keyword that came out with this pack, which is a keyword that I absolutely do not like. So steady characters require 2 status cards of the same type to be stunned or confused, which is brutal and destroys the meta. And I love it. But because like stun lock and confused lock have become a prominent meta in this space, and it's been, this kind of breaks it. Like it makes those cards very difficult to play, and so that's going to be really exciting.
And I'm excited they did this environment in standard 2 because now you can go back to any of the old bosses and do this for them, and that's such a brilliant idea. It's so well executed.
Yeah, it's great. Alrighty, so making connection. So when revealed, each player must resolve the hood's foul play ability in player order. Also, I'll take first player. I'm leadership. Isn't that the rule? Leadership players.
I think you have to lead, right?
Yeah, exactly. So this starts with 2 threat. Our threshold is 10. And foul play, discard the top card of the encounter deck. If that card does not belong to the hood encounter set, deal it to yourself as a face down encounter card. Oofed. Okay, so I'm going to discard this. It is standard 2. So it's a surge. The villain attacks you and the attack gains overkill. That's great. So that's what we're starting out with. That's a good start.
Wait. Do you get it now? Because he can't attack you. It's a face down. Okay.
Yeah.
So that sucks. Stay as alter ego.
That actually, I mean,
it's not a terrible idea.
Hawkeye's alter ego ability is fantastic. I mean,
it is the best.
It is the best.
S-class.
Alrighty, and then you've got the hood. It is the hood's pistol, and so we're discarding that, so you don't get a face down encounter card.
That's how you play the game, buddy. That's how you play.
Man, I'm really bad at this game.
You are terrible.
Alrighty, but I do like that because it also starts to get all of these modular encounter sets out more, right? So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, dude, there's a glare on my card, and I thought it said Clinton Barton's hand size was 4. I was like, this is the worst hero. Like,
he is terrible by definition.
Yeah, so I am straight up playing Hawkeye because I've started watching the new series on Disney Plus.
Dude, I like it.
I like it too. It's good. It's really good. I also cannot get over that Mockingbird, right? That's
what Kate Bishop's character?
Kate Bishop's Mockingbird?
She's gonna be new Hawkeye, right? Isn't she that in the
new Hawkeye? Yeah. I think Mockingbird. Oh, that's not Kate Bishop. Okay. Yeah. So new Hawkeye. Yeah. So she looks just just enough like Jennifer Lawrence that it just like messes with my head a little bit. Like it's like they both have bows, they both have black hair, and that's about where the resemblance stops. But for whatever reason, like
I got
I
it.
just like
I see it. Yeah. Yeah. So we don't really watch any of the Marvel TV shows except for WandaVision. And I told my wife, I was like, well, it's Christmas based. That could be fun. She's like, all right, we'll give it a try. And like, we liked it. And I just talked to some other people on Instagram. They're like, oh, it's terrible. It's like,
really,
it's not serious. Like, it's not a good like action movie. And I was like, I don't know. I just wanted kind of like something stupid and like fun.
yeah.
And like, it's met those expectations. And I like Jeremy Renner. I think he's a good actor. And that the girl, whoever plays Kate Bishop, she's doing a really good job too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I think she's doing great.
yeah. So I'm a fan. A plus.
Is it a bad idea to discard all my arrows?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Just go for it. I mean, you're gonna stay as alter ego, aren't you, for like the rest of the game?
Actually, may.
That's the new meta. Alter ego is the new hero.
Alter ego is the new hero. Oh, baby. Okay. Yeah, so I have a sneak attack for a Goliath, which is always a good start. I have a genius and a vibranium arrow for a mockingbird, and then I got a rapid response already in my hand. And so we can do it. Oh shoot. I don't have the Avenger trait as Clint Barton.
How is oh yeah. Okay. I was like, how is Hawkeye not an Avenger? But yeah, you're right. Clint Barton.
Yeah.
He's just a loser.
So yeah, I actually may. The hood only has one attack, so it actually may not be horrible to take an attack of 2. Hawkeye is just so squishy.
He is.
Alrighty. So I was reaching over here like I'm about to draw a card because I just played Lord of the Rings. I get stuck in my turn, I draw a card. Okay, so man, we're never gonna play this. We need to stream more often so we don't spend so much time just talking.
Yeah, that's true.
But I streamed Lord of the Rings on Monday, and I tried out Bilbo, the hero, the lore hero, and he was a lot better than I thought. So he's the one where you draw an extra card at the refresh phase.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's like his threat is 9, and then basically I just beefed his willpower up a bunch. Like I don't know, it was just nice to have that. Like being able to just draw 2 cards. That's not bad.
I can safely say I have not touched, I don't know, 9/10 of the heroes. Like I play like the same ones like over. It's really bad. It's really bad. And there's certain heroes like you'll get eventually, and you'll just stare at them for like an hour. Just be like, why would anyone design this terrible character? Like there is some that just don't make sense. It's great.
And I'm sure they make sense to a good player.
I don't know. I've been Googling up and down trying to figure out one person, and all they do is just make memes of it. So
yeah, that's hilarious. Alrighty. I actually don't think that I am gonna play Mockingbird. I'm going to
Bobby Morse.
I need my bow, I think.
I don't think you do. I don't think Hawkeye uses arrows. So
okay, I'll toss the vibranium arrow to do my weapon of choice, to search my deck and discard pile for Hawkeye's bow. Where's Hawkeye's bow? I haven't played Hawkeye in forever. Are you running Quinn Carrier?
I have it in my hand, but I'm not running it.
Okay. Whenever I draw it, I'll switch mine out for Helicarrier. I forgot to ask, but I definitely would not have run a copy of Quinn Carrier if I knew you were.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There's a solid chance I don't even play this right now. So I mean I should. Because I'm trying to build, but like I see this one, not even have an event card. I see a card that can be used as an event card. I'm like, yeah, I want that.
Alrighty, I'm gonna toss down Hawkeye's bow, so I get +1 attack. Yay! I'm gonna flip up. I feel like that's gonna be more fun. So I'm gonna flip up to Mr. Hawkeye himself. So I am then going to you know what? Yeah, let's just have some fun. I'm going to I forgot that I have to pay for sneak attack. That's a bummer. Oh well, I'll toss Mockingbird. She'll be fine. For
she lasted attack, so long
to put a Goliath into play. And so Goliath has He's a 4 cost ally, 2 thwart, 1 attack, 4 health, but he has a ability. Goliath gets +4 attack until the end of the phase. At the end of the phase, discard Goliath. So I'm going to go ahead and activate that. He's going to attack for 2. Or he gets 2 damage. He's going to attack for 5. So that brings him or the villain down to 23.
Solid. Good start. That's more damage than I'll do this entire game. So that's awesome.
Oh, I'll toss a genius to throw a rapid response down there. No, it does not take effect when Goliath gets discarded, but it'll be nice to have out there. And then I'll just swing for 3 more damage with Hawkeye, taking him down to 20.
Holy cow. It's practically over.
Yeah, this man, I've been hearing that the hood is hard, but apparently not. So
Stupidly easy. Our track record shows once we start off super confident, we just cruise right through. So
exactly. Alrighty, sweet. What that's my turn.
Okay. All right. So we are getting our grappling hook out there, playing for it with a genius. So for those that don't know, when you reveal a treachery, discard this card and cancel the effects of that treachery and discard it.
I have a pretty bad treachery. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I'm saving this, not using.
That's fair. Yeah. No, that's fair.
You remember back in the day when we used to just play like 2 solo games and we didn't really help each other out? Going back to that.
We're back to that. Okay, that's good.
So mission pep allows me that after I play a preparation card, which is what this is, I can draw a card. Holy cow!
Is that an event that I just saw you draw? I thought you said you were building.
It was, but look at it. It's so pretty.
Don't taunt me.
It's available on eBay. Let's see. Is it messed up if I get rid of the Queen Carrier already? I think it's not that messed up. Let's flip up to Natasha or Black Widow.
Natasha, but in a black suit.
Yes. Love it. 1, 2, 3. No, we should probably have the Queen Carrier. All right, we will get rid of a bunch of other cards, which stinks because I actually want to play them and get the Queen Carrier out there.
Nice.
And then we will thwart for 2 off the main scheme because my goal is for that to never get to 1 or 2A. So
I love that idea. That seems great.
I mean, I can't do damage and I can't block and I can't get allies out there. So I should do something, I figure.
It's kind of overrated.
Yeah, right. So
are you done?
I'm done. Yeah.
Okay, so Goliath gets discarded. Everyone readies. We draw some cards. Oh, Black Panther.
5. 4. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I say too.
Interesting. Okay. So start of the villain phase, we're going to throw 2 threat onto the main scheme. The hood is going to look at me and he's going to attack me. Nothing. Yeah, there's no like ability that gets resolved. So it's just a 1 attack to the face. We got rid of Shadows of the Past, which I'm super glad that they kept that in the standard set. So I take 3 damage.
When I was sleeving this whole thing, I was like, oh, maybe they'll do something different with that. Nope, the same exact card.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like I think in Expert 2, maybe there's a card that says put your nemesis into play.
Boo.
And so there is a little bit of play there.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so now he's attacking you for 1 plus a boost.
I'm gonna defend this the old-fashioned way with 2.
Okay, so you take 1 point of damage. There's a boost card of 2. Can you still hear me fine?
What?
Can you? Damn it! I hate you.
yeah, you're good.
I hate you so much. All right, and now we're doing boost cards. Okay, so the first bad card is this Total Annihilation. The villain attacks you. That attack gains overkill.
So that's your treachery, right?
That's a treachery. It has surge.
So we want to get rid of that. So.
That I would really appreciate if you got rid of that. Yeah.
All right, we can cancel the effects of that and discard it.
Sweet.
And because I'd used a prep card, I deal 1 damage to the enemy. So he's done 19. This is how I take him out, 1
I
point
love
at a
it.
time.
I love it. And then my next card is, oh, great. Dark Dwellings. The villain schemes with +1 scheme. So 1 + 1 is 2. So we got 4 on the main now.
You know, bro, I tried to help you out.
I know.
Making my job harder.
Now it's your turn. We've got Crime Pays. So Sinister Syndicate. When revealed, search the encounter deck for a criminal minion and put it into play engaged with you. Shuffle. If no minion was put into play this way, this card gains search. So that comes in with 6. Acceleration token. And what criminal minion do you want? Got Boomerang, Shocker,
Who's the easiest?
Speed Demon.
That's one. Attach you. I'm liking
Beetle doesn't look too bad.
what's Beetle? After Beetle attacks and damages you, discard the lowest cost upgrade. No, I don't want that. Let's do Boomerang. Let's get him out
Alrighty.
there.
Boomerang is
Since I have no
now.
allies, so
Oh, okay, that's cool.
okay.
So passing the first player to you. Go for it.
Okay. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? Let's exhaust our coin carrier, throw away Agent Coulson and crew quarters to get our synth suit out there.
Nice.
Fortunately, that's all I can really do because she's exhausted. Yeah, unfortunately, that's really it. So
Okay.
that's fun. I enjoy this game.
Alrighty. So I'm going to. I mean, we just build, right? Like that's what we're doing.
I mean, yeah, we have nothing to rush for. There's nothing. I mean, he's almost dead anyway, so
Yeah. This game's easy.
19's not bad.
I love the Black Panther ally. I think he's so cool.
What is
When
he?
you play him, you get to search your discard pile for a leadership event and attach it to him, and you can play that event as if it was in your hand.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's good.
Right? Right? It's like, oh man. Oh, so good. I definitely should have put Make the Call in this deck. Now that I'm looking at it. That's how you play leadership. I forgot. It's been a while. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna toss a Power Man and a Get Ready to play a command team.
Okay.
So this comes out with 3 counters. I can exhaust it to ready and remove a counter to ready an ally.
Sweet.
So
You want to kill Boomerang now? That'd be cool.
I cannot kill Boomerang, unfortunately.
That's fine. I'll hang out over here then. Just get punched in the face with a freaking boomerang.
So we're putting 3 on the main scheme. So that's going to go up to 4, 7. I think I may flip down. We may move on, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Am I allowed to flip down? You're the justice player. You tell me.
Why not? Go for it. What's
Okay,
will happen?
I'll start by thwarting 1 off the main. Hopefully that helps.
Oh yeah, 3. Thanks.
Then I'll flip down.
All right, sounds good.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. I like it.
Draw up.
All right, here we go. Okay. I think these cards are okay.
Okay, so we're starting out. We're going to add 3 to the main scheme. So that takes us up to 6. He's going to attack you for 1 plus a boost card. Defending or anything?
Yeah, I'll defend. So I'm defending now with 3.
Did you redeem Hero Quest? You did. Hawkeye. Thank you.
Yeah. Whoa, that's weird. You were Hawkeye. Who could have figured that
That's
out?
insane.
Oh. This is what I do when it's not my turn, people. Okay, don't judge me. Yeah, so I'm defending 3 against his 1. Hopefully
3 against his 1. Take no damage. After this activation ends, resolves the hood foul play ability.
Oh, come on.
Foul play, discard the top card. It is part of the hood, so you do not get it.
Thank goodness.
Then Boomerang's going to hit you for 1.
Gosh darn it. All right.
You're down to 7, right?
Stupid Boomerang, yeah.
Cool. Alrighty. Then, oops, I need to be ready. Mr. The Hood is going to scheme against me for 1 plus reveal this card. It's the Hood's pistol. Oh, so he gets +1 scheme and +1 attack going forward. You can spend a mental and a physical to discard the card. And then we're putting 1 more on the main scheme. So
From 6?
It's up to 7.
7, okay.
2, 4.
Hood's pistol, okay. 7, okay. Cool. It's fun. I like this game.
Good. I'm glad you're having fun. Alrighty, so let's check out your bad card. You ready for this?
Yeah, give it to me.
It's the White Rabbit. So
Oh,
when
okay.
White Rabbit attacks you, discard 1 card at random from your hand. That's a bummer.
Okay.
And then my bad card is Beetle. After Beetle attacks and damages you, discard the lowest cost upgrade I control. No, my bow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's rough, dude.
Don't worry, I'm just discarding all of my arrows, so I don't actually need it. So
Well, that's true too. That's a smart play right there. You're thinking long term. I like it because you're going to cycle back around.
Exactly. And then I get first player. Dude, I actually may just toss all of my bows again, or all my arrows again.
Seems like a solid strategy.
I think so. Like I don't see how it could go wrong. And I'm building, and then on my second time through the deck, it'll be really good. I think that's how you're supposed to do it.
Well, I mean, I would wait till your 3rd, but yeah, I mean, you could do that too.
I can choose how I want to do it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, play your game the way you want, man. I mean, we're just 2 solo players, buddy.
Okay. Yep. So I will. No, that's crazy. Okay, I'll flip up to hero form. I will discard 3 cards to play a Mighty Avengers. So if all of my characters have the Avenger trait, I get +1 attack and +1 fort.
Okay.
So now Mr. Hawkeye is sitting at a 4 attack because he is the only Avenger character. I will swing and kill Beetle.
Oh, that's not one of mine. Okay, useless.
Pretty much.
I got excited for a second that you were saying White Rabbit because in my head you said that.
And that'll be the turn.
You know, for a Justice character, I'm really bad right now. Like I'm getting nothing done. It's really rough. All right, so we'll exhaust Queen Carrier. We're gonna play Attack Robotics. God, that took too long to read. So that will allow me to cancel a boost card. So let me know if you get one that's like 2 or something like that.
Okay.
because we'll use that. And then we were going to throw away Widow's Bite and Surveillance Team, and let's throw Under Surveillance on the main scheme.
Love that.
So at least that gives us a buffer for hopefully one more turn.
Yeah.
And I can't play my last card, and she's already exhausted because I'm so busy defending all the time. So that's it. That's me in a nutshell.
Alrighty. I like it. Well,
Do
maybe
you?
not. No, not really. Do I have any good leadership events in here? Maybe sneak attack. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure out if I want to play Black Panther. Or
Should
hold on to Black Panther. Sorry.
You should.
I probably should, right? I mean
Yeah.
that makes sense. Okay, cool. I'll do that. Okay, are you good? We can ready up
I'm
and
good.
everything?
Yeah.
So we got good on swing in. Expert marksman. Okay, there we go.
Oh, cow.
Sweet. Okay, so we're adding 3 to the main, which puts us at 10, but we have a buffer of 4 more, which is great. The hood is going to attack me for 2. Hawkeye's defense is pitiful. It's only a 1. Okay, I'm going to take it. So 2 plus a boost, discard the lowest cost support I control. Bummer.
Ooh, that's a rough one.
There's my command team. That's a bummer. Oh well. And I take 2 damage. And now he's attacking you for 2 plus a boost.
Let's, I guess, defend it.
So you're defending for 3.
Yeah.
2 boost.
All right, so we'll cancel those icons.
Okay.
And then we deal 1 damage to the villain for each boost icon canceled that way.
Sweet.
And then I can exhaust my suit, which lets me ready Black Widow.
Love it. Nice. Very nice.
Finally have an engine.
And you triggered a preparation.
Oh yeah, look at that. Deal 1 damage to an enemy. So let's I guess let's work on White Rabbit. Since she's weaker.
Cool. And then you're just taking 3, or are you going to defend White Rabbit?
No, we'll take the 3.
Okay. And then deal a damage to an ally and discard 1 card at random from your hand.
That's right, the random one. Don't be a good card. Pick a number. 1 through, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, the beacon.
No. The greatest ally of all.
Right? Gosh. All right. Whatever.
Alrighty, so now we're doing bad stuff, right?
That wasn't the bad stuff.
No, that was the good stuff. So we'll deal out. My bad card is attached to the hood. The hood gains retaliate 1 and steady. So he already has steady. So he's now retaliate 1.
His mantle, is that what it is?
The hood's mantle, yes.
Gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's not great. And you've got Shocker. So you've got all the Sinister Syndicate hanging out over there.
Why not? Give it to me.
So Shocker, after Shocker's attack, stun the attacking character. Ooh. You kind of want to take him out in one go.
Oh yeah, let me just bust out a 5 that I totally have lying around. Not bitter, I'm not bitter, I'm not bitter.
That's tough. That's tough, man. Alrighty. You take first player now.
All right, so. I really need that beat cop, dude. I'm just saying. All right, so we'll exhaust Queen Carrier. We're going to throw away an energy to play a Dance of Death.
Ooh,
So
okay.
let's do 1 damage. You don't Nothing in front of you has like 1 life left, does it?
No, I don't have anything in front of me.
Oh, must be nice. All right.
It is. It's pretty great, actually.
So I'll do 1 damage to Boomerang. Then I will deal 2 damage to White Rabbit, taking out White Rabbit.
Nice.
And then we'll do 3 damage to Boomerang, bringing him almost dead. He's up to 4.
Nice.
Then, well, we're probably going to be going up to the next main scheme. Because I'm going to have to probably roll. What am I at? 4 life? I don't want to, but I should. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to roll. So we will attack the old-fashioned way to knock out Boomerang.
Nice.
And then I will switch over to Natasha, the poker player. And
Natasha, the poker player.
the poker player. Natasha, poker player Romanoff. Rounders, what they call her.
That, I mean, it's not a bad time to flip though, because we're gonna go up to 13. Then he'll scheme, and no matter what he schemes for, it's gonna go.
Okay.
So we're gonna hope for like a 900 boost or whatever. I think they have 4s now, which is not great.
I've seen a couple, yeah.
Okay, so I am going to toss a go down swinging and a last stand to play Caillou. Wait, no, that's the children's show. So after he enters play, search the top 5 cards of your deck for an event. 2, 4, 5. Add that card to your hand and shuffle your deck. So I am going to Okay, so we're adding 3. He will scheme for 2 plus, so he'll scheme for 4. And so if I remove 3, we actually may be fine.
Shocker's going to do 1, 2.
Shocker's going to do 1, 2. Okay, so we're at 10. We're going to add 4 plus probably 4. So that's 18. So I need to take off 4.
Good luck.
I need to take off 5.
Good luck.
3, 4, 5, 6. I think I can do it.
Oh my God, you're already freaking better than me.
Yeah, I know that. No, I drew my cable arrow, which removes 3 threat from a scheme.
Okay.
And so that's what I'm going for. But I do have to toss Black Widow to do it, but I'm actually fine with that. So I'm going to toss Black Panther, not Black Widow, sorry, to play Expert Marksman. So I will exhaust Expert Marksman to generate a wild resource. I'll exhaust Hawkeye's bow to play a cable arrow, and I can remove 3 threat from a scheme, ignoring any crisis icons. I'm going to remove 3 threat from making connections, so that's going to take it down to 7. Nice. I will thwart with Hawkeye, removing 2, and then I will thwart with Caillou. I think it's Caillou, but I can't not think of the bald child.
Yeah, right. It's impressive that you know that.
I know that because of that stupid, like, there's a rat remix that I would never play on the stream, but if you want a laugh, you should go look it up, but it's very inappropriate.
So that brought it down to what, 4?
That brought it down to 4, yeah.
Okay.
And that brought it down to 3 because Caillou has +1 thwart.
Nice. Wow, you did a lot there. That was pretty impressive, dude.
Thank you. Stand up. And we'll draw. 2. Oh, good.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. This is good. This is good.
Did you figure out a
Big-
way to do 17 damage and then whatever else we need past that? 32.
Maybe. So no, not that quickly. Alrighty, so we're gonna add 3 to the main scheme, bringing that up to 6. He is going to scheme against you for 2 plus this boost, which is 2. So that's brings it up to 10.
Oh.
And then Shocker is going to add 1 for 11.
Oh,
But we haven't moved on, which I don't
Something.
know is good. Like I assume it's bad to move on. Like that's typically how this game is played. I just haven't read.
yeah. I haven't even looked at it, so I have no idea. It's probably actually good. It's probably like, oh, you win.
Yeah. Yes, the collector too.
Yeah, right.
It's like no. Alrighty, so the hood is going to attack for 2. I'm gonna have Kalu step in and take it. I'm going to let's toss and vent. Yeah. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to trigger rapid response, but I do not think I want to do that. Yeah, no, I definitely don't want to do that. So 2 plus 2, so that's 4 damage, which will kill.
Sad.
Dead. Dealing out the bad cards. Yours first. The villain schemes with +1 scheme. Well, we tried. We really did try.
You know, I have cards now to like lower that by a lot and like stop all this nonsense. Whatever. F this game.
That's a standard 2 card. That is
Good
way worse than
Advance.
That
Yeah.
Red Skull Fist.
The worst card in the game ×2.
Okay, so we automatically move on. So he's scheming for 3 plus 0. So we hit 14. So we're moving on.
Oh my god, we were right. If it wasn't that +1,
Right?
that would have been fine.
Yep.
Kick.
Okay, so promised prosperity.
That sounds good.
Through hard work, determination, and a lot of illegal activity, the Hood has expanded his empire, gathering formidable foes that threaten the safety of every citizen in New York. When revealed, choose one set-aside modular encounter set at random, then shuffle it into the encounter deck. Place 1 acceleration token on the main scheme. Gross.
Sounds good. Sounds positive.
That's disgusting. So that's starting with 4. Let's go ahead and do this. So we've got 6 encounter sets now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, grab one.
That means we have 2 acceleration tokens.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, cool.
Cool.
I like that. That's good.
Okay, so we've got 6 of these. So go ahead and give me a number 1 through 6.
1.
We are bringing in state of emergency. And what's really cool about this encounter set is we're shuffling state of emergency in with 4 cards. So we're going to be hitting state of emergency very hard.
Right. So treachery, side scheme. Okay, cool. That's
Hey, that's what you do.
oh yeah, I've been doing really well, so I'm really proud of myself right now. It's been good.
Alrighty, and then when revealed, each player must resolve the Hood's foul play and ability in player order. Each player who is not dealt at least 1 face down encounter card places 2 threat. So we've got you will flip up. It is the feisty heist. Wow, that's not how you say words. So that'll get dealt to you as a face down encounter card.
Oh, you know what's really exciting about that one? It's got an acceleration token on it.
Yeah, I mean we've already gotten 2. So I mean at some point you run out of them, and like the rules say if you run out of acceleration tokens, you don't add any more. So maybe that's the strategy we need to be going for.
It's a new strategy. I like it.
Cool. And then I flipped a hood, so that means we're placing 2 threat on the main scheme. That will be up to six.
Oh, that was enjoyable.
Was it?
So don't go to 2A is what I've learned from this whole experience.
Cool. Now I have a bad card to resolve.
That's fine.
When revealed hero, the hood attacks you and resolve the foul play ability. So the hood is attacking me for 2. I have 4. I have 4 health. Oh no. That's not great. I have to defend this because I will. Yeah, I'm going to
You'll probably
defend.
die. Yeah.
Yeah. So 2. So he's attacking me for 1. Boost. Resolve this card's win revealed ability. Resolve each win revealed ability on each side scheme in play. So search the
Oof.
encounter deck for a criminal minion and put it into play engaged with you.
Holy cow, dude.
There is not one. So that card gains surge. So I assume
I assume
Yeah.
you play it all the way through, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So there was that. I needed to do oh yeah, and then I activate the hood's foul play ability. So I'll deal myself a face down encounter card for next turn. And then oh good. Discard Hawkeye's bow from play or exhaust Clint Barton. So I have to discard Hawkeye's bow. Man, this is not going well.
Yeah. I mean, I think we still got the W just right there. We're right there to win, but
Yeah, you think so?
it's a little tougher than I thought it was gonna be. That's all.
It's interesting. It's tough.
It's something, right?
It's no walk in the park.
Yeah. Oh.
Um,
Hmm.
Bummer.
Okay.
I actually am gonna flip to Clint though.
There you go. This is the fun side anyway.
Yeah, right. Okay, so I've got. I took it. Yeah, I took 1 damage. I forgot to mark it, so I'm down to 3.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm first player.
Yep. So good luck.
Gosh, dude, this is tough.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give him credit. I mean, Kang was tough. Green Goblin's tough.
Yeah.
Wrecking Crew's kind of easy, but man, it's a rough scenario.
Alrighty, so I'm going to toss a go down swinging to grab Hawkeye's bow. Using my ability, I'll throw Hawkeye's bow down. I will. Dude, I need health. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'll hop up to hero mode. I'll toss a team training to play a second expert marksman. I'll exhaust an expert marksman, exhaust Hawkeye's bow to play an explosive arrow. So I'm going to deal 3 damage to the villain and each minion engaged with that player. So I'll deal 3 damage to Shocker, and it's not an attack. So I don't get stunned and I don't take the retaliate.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Solid. All right. I need to heal. So I'm going to heal back up 3. Then I'm going to play the Power of Justice to put out counterintelligence. So when any mana threat would be placed on the main scheme, discard this card and prevent 3 of it. Since I'm playing a preparation card, I draw a card. Ooh, okay. Since we will flip up to Black Widow. All right, so I'm going to throw away. No, I'm going to throw away Widow's Bite to play Endurance, so I get 3 more hit points.
Nice.
And then we will. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'll keep Widow's Bite. I forgot I have Queen Carrier to play Endurance. Then I will spend Widow's Bite and Strength to play Covert Ops, where I can remove 4 threat from a scheme, and then we confuse the villain. But I guess we just like halfway confuse the villain. So let's do it off of I guess Crime Pays, right?
Okay.
Start working on that.
So that's down to 2.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And that is everything. That's everything.
Alrighty. Okay. I don't like that it's now his turn, but
Nah, it'd been nice if we could just keep going, but
yeah, we'll stand up. Sonic Arrow, Squirrel Girl. There we go.
oh, she's a good one.
3 strength.
Sure.
That'll be good. Energy. Sweet. Okay. So starting out, we're going to place 4 threat on the main scheme, taking that up to 10.
So when any amount of threat would be placed in the main scheme, discard counterintelligence, prevent 3 of that threat.
Love it. So we're at
Just 5 total. So just 1 on, right?
we were at 6, right?
I had us at 4. Why did I have us at 4?
I don't know, man. Am I crazy?
Oh, because I forgot when you did the one reveal thing again.
Yeah.
Right. Because you had to do that second time. So yeah, we're at that was 6. So we're at 7 now.
Yeah, we were at 6 because we added 2 per player, and then you added 2.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, that's that.
I
And
added 2.
then that triggered a prep card, so I could deal 1 damage to an enemy. You don't have anything in front of you with 1 life.
No, I don't.
All right. I can't really hit Shocker because it's gonna.
It's
attack me.
not an attack, but
Oh.
don't worry about it. I'll take care of Shocker next turn.
Do you need him to have 1 less life?
No.
Okay, then we'll take it off the hood. Sweet.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So now he is attacking me. I'll defend.
Probably smart.
Yeah, so he's attacking for 2 plus 2. I die.
Man, I was just getting built too. It only took me like 6 rounds. I was about to throw out a Spider-Man. I was going to take 3 threat per person off of a side scheme, which would have gotten rid of Feisty Heist, and then thwart it with him, take off the other side scheme. Man, Black Widow's ready to crush this game.
Want to run it back? Want to try it again?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
I don't necessarily know if I want to go out and do a be right back, but I want to talk because I want to make a little bit of modifications to this deck real quick. As we're like resetting back up. But you can't like really just hope that you build faster because he builds pretty quick. At least the encounter sets are pretty tough, I think.
Well, what kind of screwed us too is the Crime Pays was literally the first thing that came on the board, which means he had acceleration token right in the beginning.
Right. Yeah.
And that was tough. And like, I mean, we played 4 rounds at least with that on. So that's 4 threat, which wouldn't have put us into this next section. Like,
right.
That was rough. That was really rough.
That was rough, but we got it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Like, he builds quick. I mean, he's interesting. I'll give him credit.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool system. I don't know. It just felt like we never caught up. Like, there's always a part in the game where like you're always kind of behind, and you're like, oh well, you just like catch up, you get right there. It just felt like we could never even get close to that mark. That was something. I'll give it that. State of emergency, sinister syndicate. All right. What are you gonna change with your deck?
I'm gonna toss Quinn Carrier. Don't need that.
Yeah.
So I am going to. I like the idea of sneak attack, but it's hard to have it work.
Yeah.
Right. You just everything has to go right. And that's tough. So may toss, sneak attack, and like last stands. Get ready. T-Rock. Count. Squirrel Girls definitely staying in their team training. Go down swinging. The other thing is like go down swinging. Like those cards are fine. Where because it does like I've always liked the idea of sneak attacking someone in and then hitting them with a go down swinging instead of discarding them. That sounds awesome to me. But that's just a lot to
That's a pretty perfect
make
hand.
work.
Yeah.
That's a pretty perfect hand. So I think I'm gonna do that. May toss. I'm gonna hold on to command team. I'm gonna toss one command team. Toss and get ready. Power Man. Goliath. Sneak attack.
What's the cost on sneak attack? 1?
One.
So that's what's so tough about it. Like, so, and you figure the reason the sneak attack works so well in like Lord of the Rings, right? Is because you have so many resources built up that you can do 1. But not only does it cost 1, but it's removing a resource that you need.
Yeah.
Which is just, that's what's so hard about this game with some of these 1-cost cards. Is it's really costing you 2 when you think about it.
Yeah.
And it just, it hurts. It's just not that good. It's weird.
Yeah. It's very tough. Alrighty, 1 second.
So this will be our friendly reminder to the entire stream that the Living Card Gamer and I have a Discord channel. Make sure to check that out and see everything that we're doing there. And he's back. Okay.
What? Huh?
What? Huh?
I don't know, man.
You don't ever listen to these things, right? After you post them? Like
no, absolutely not.
All right, good. That's good. Because I talk terrible nonsense about you.
No, and that's fair. I appreciate that. Can I have Hawkeye as an ally?
No.
I don't know.
Unless it's Kate Bishop, Hawkeye.
Yeah, right.
Not Kate Bishop, Mockingbird.
Right, yeah. I don't know why I just thought they were the same person.
It's fine. I get it. They're both characters.
Yeah, right.
They're both in the Marvel universe. Makes sense.
Gonna get Avengers Tower. Okay. Avengers Tower, 2 make the calls. Innovation. I love this card. I don't know if I want Iron Man. Come on.
Do it.
I-
Oh my
if I-
goodness. So I'm sorry. It just got announced that Team Covenant's coming out with their holiday tokens already. Oh wait, it got sold out?
No,
It didn't even come out. But look at this player board. It's red. I don't know
Oh,
if you can
that's
see
so
it.
pretty. Oh, I love that.
What Team C? You can. So I have been looking at that stupid website every day, and I missed, and it sold out already.
That's so sad. I'm sorry.
I'm not. I don't make it seem like I've waited. Oh my god! It's a Spidey cosmic board. That's a specific board that they have now. It's the Spidey cosmic board. His mother. Oh my god! This isn't my stream, so I can swear nonstop. So last year, they're not okay. All right, so I got like fangirl for a second here because last year from Marvel, they had some sweet new tokens they put out, but they're not doing it, which is interesting.
You're not doing new tokens?
No, so last year they did black tokens, I think, that I really wanted. And I guess this year they're like, no, just here's a red player board. So F you. And then we're going to sell out before Jason can even freaking look at the website. All right. So he's got that. Hold on. And then they have Frosty Investigator Mythos tokens. Last year they were mirrored. Hold on, wait. I got it. I'm totally. I don't know if I can share this with you. I'm not sure how this works. Oh no, wait. I think I can. Screen capture. Hopefully this doesn't show something bad that's on my screen. Screen capture, which screen one?
Oh, that's
Oh, wait.
horrendous.
I can move this, right? How does this work? How does the internet work? There we go. Oh, you can't really see
Oh.
that, can you? Or is it
Yeah.
blurry?
It's kind of blurry.
No. So anyway, it's like frosted tokens. So that's fun, right? All
Yeah.
right. I like that. They got festive arcane tokens, which I want these things. I don't even know what they're for, and I want them. Oh wait, no, they're not for Arkham. Never mind. I just like this thing. This thing was cool,
That is cool.
but I still want it. I'll just make it work for Arkham. And then Cyberpunk. I can't believe they're doing something for that still. And they don't have anything else new. Boo. F these people.
1 second, I'll be right back.
All right. What are my emails for these? Seriously though, how do I miss out on this so incredibly fast? All right, Edge of Earth is nearly here, so we couldn't resist the opportunity to combine snowy white acrylic with new shimmering metallic paints. Interesting. With the upcoming, they're coming out with an Edge of Earth Mythos board. Totally getting that. So I'm still looking at this. I'm looking at these Investigator Mythos tokens. So it's specifically designed for Edge of Earth. They're combining snowy white acrylic with metallic paints is how they're doing it. And it will match their new Mythos board they will come out with. So I am very excited underneath this table. Oh my God. I want that Spidey board too. I want it so bad. It costs $10 more than their usual board, which is absurd.
And it's sold out.
And it's sold out. Freaking sold out. That's right. Jokes on them. I would have paid 40. So
The normal boards cost 20.
yeah, they're freaking expensive.
They're nice though.
They're pretty good. It's funny. So I have 3, right? Or I have 4. One of them, it's this one. One of them has a slight like bow in it, which is kind of like weird.
Yeah.
But it's actually like makes it easier to slide the card out. So it's kind of nice.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's nice when their screw ups actually work out in my favor. Shit. I can't believe it. Oh my God. I'm gonna be angry for the rest of this stream about this. I don't even know why we play games. What's the point?
What's the point if I can't buy everything I want?
Yeah, right. But what's nuts is like, who knows if they'll even like come back out with it. And that's the most frustrating part.
Right.
Because they just like randomly just go, maybe we'll do it, maybe we won't. So.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get started.
Oh.
Give me a number 1 through 7.
4. I didn't pick that yet. Oh, you counted from the other way.
Oh yeah, sorry. 2, 3. I hate you so much. It's the same. It's the same. Give me a different number because we've already played with Sinister Syndicate. I want to play with a different one.
All right, 5 then.
Mr. Hyde.
Okay. I was like, watch it be a state of emergency.
Yeah, right. So Mr. Hyde has a minion in it that has 10 health.
I hope you get him. Just,
What's up?
I said I hope you get him.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, you were like doing attacks and whatnot, so
Yeah.
he's also a Master of Evil, which I find really interesting. That if you mix it with the Master of Evil modular set, that could be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Because you have a better chance of drawing him out then and losing.
Yeah,
I like
that sounds
that.
awesome.
Right? I like that. I like losing.
We don't even need to draw the bad cards to lose that quickly.
Yeah.
We're just adept on it on our own.
Yeah, most people would be jealous of this, but yeah.
Alrighty, so I'll take first player. When revealed, each player must resolve the hood's foul play. Let's see. I've got Shadows of the Past starting me out. So I hope you have a treachery cancel. Jeez. Alrighty, and then you've got the Hood card. So
That's cool.
So no.
Nothing happens. Yeah.
Yep. So I just have Shadows. So
That's fine. Yeah, I hope I get a treachery card for you too, man. I hope I do my job.
2, 4, 6. Jeez. Okay. Well,
I got you.
cool. So I've got Avengers Tower. And I'm just going to toss. I'm going to toss a vibranium arrow.
Oh, you have an Avengers Tower too? So do I.
Do you
I have
really?
to get, yeah, but I'm gonna get rid of it.
Okay. I'm going to keep Avengers Tower. I'm going to toss vibranium arrow. Toss innovation. Toss go down swinging because I have a Black Panther.
So okay. 1, 2, come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, well, that doesn't quite work out the way I wanted, but that's fine.
So rapid response. Hold on to the Black Panther. Hopefully we can get some doubles. But
I just want you to know that I am going to go on my way to not attack anything at all. And I'm just going to thwart the living heck out of this main scheme and then get hit in the face a bunch. So
love it.
that's
It's
really
great.
double
It's
plan.
amazing. Yeah. Okay. So that did not work.
That's sad.
Yeah, I mean it is, but okay. We ready?
Yeah,
Do this thing?
Do we
I
win?
think so.
Cool. I like it.
Okay, so I am going to hold on to make the call for fun. Maybe. I'm going to discard. I'm going to discard Black Panther and go down swinging for an Avengers Tower. I will discard. Make the call. No, that's crazy.
No, it's not. Do it. Oh, wait, you have to reset our health and the villain health, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, before. I was like, wow, we're doing okay. Well, I'm doing okay. You're not.
He's 28, right? Yeah, 14.
yeah,
per.
28.
Okay, sweet. Thank you for that. Yeah, so I'm gonna toss, make the call to go grab Hawkeye's bow. I'll just go ahead and put that out. So that gets me the +1 attack.
Solid.
How confident are you on thwarting right now?
You mean to take out the 2? Pretty confident on the 2.
But like if I stay in alter ego, how confident are we at that point?
No, we're good. Yeah, that's fine. We're good.
Okay, I'm gonna exhaust Avengers Tower, toss a Kalu for an Ant-Man. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work like that. Crap.
And you'd be a hero, right?
No,
Oh no, never mind. I thought it was a hero action. Never mind.
I will exhaust Avengers Tower, toss Ant-Man to play Kalu. Search the top 5 cards for an event and add it to my hand. That would have been a great hand. I'll take Cable Arrow. Shuffle my deck.
So
Yo.
I watch the feed while we play because I'm very narcissistic. I want to watch my
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah.
It's a so I'm just reading about your bio and what you're all about.
Yeah.
And you say follow along for live streams of Marvel Champions, Lord of the Rings, and more. You could just remove that more and just put Arkham Horror and call it that.
Well, I didn't want to say Arkham Horror because I had never streamed Arkham Horror before. And I had this like idea that I was going to be streaming Summoner Wars at some point, but then I realized that I'm really bad at Summoner Wars. And then,
Well, you just get someone who's worse than you.
yeah, you want to play Summoner Wars?
Yeah, I don't know how to play, so
Perfect.
sounds good.
That'll be great. And then I want to start streaming Slay the Spire. It's not really a living card game, but I love that game. So, cool. I will hang out. That'll be my turn.
Cool. I like it. Alrighty. So Natasha, the poker player Romanoff, who is an agent of Shield, but not when she flips. I am going to throw away strength to play grappling hook because, like I said, I got you.
Oh, you're the greatest.
After you play a prep card, draw a card because I'm good. Yeah, actually, this is better than I thought it was going to be. It's worth it. The stupid suit didn't do a lot for me last time. I don't know if it's worth doing something this time. Like, I like the idea of her synth suit.
Yeah.
It's just. Nah, we're not gonna play this time. All right, so I throw away power adjusted to use it on spycraft. So when we reveal an encounter card, discard this, cancel the effects of the card, discard it, and then we reveal another one. So we have two of these working for us now.
Love
essentially. And then we will throw away crew quarters to play attack acrobatics. So if we get a high boost card, let's discard that, which is probably what I'll do when I get attacked in the face. Flip over the Black Widow. I will thwart for 2, bringing our main threat down to 0.
Great.
And that's everything.
Sweet. Okay, so starting out, we'll throw 2 on the main scheme. The hood is going to scheme against me for 1 plus boost. So he has the hood's pistol now.
Oh my gosh. Like a half a second.
There are 2 of them in there. And now
Good.
he's attacking you for 2.
I guess that makes sense. 2 hands.
Yeah.
I'll just get hit in the face.
So 2 plus 3.
All right, so we'll cancel that with attack acrobatics.
Nice.
So we deal 1 damage to the villain with each boost icon. So that's 3 damage. Plus I play the prep card. So deal 1 damage. That's 4 damage. So
that's a epic flip, by the way.
that was good.
That was awesome. And so you take 2 damage, right?
Boo. Yeah.
Nice. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now we're going to bad cards. Deal you 1. Okay. So my first one, Shadows of the Past.
That's weird. Do you want me to cancel that?
Yes, very much so.
So when you reveal a treachery, discard a grappling hook, cancel its effects of that treachery, and discard it. And because I did a prep card, I can do 1 damage to the enemy. So
awesome. Very nice.
Yeah.
My second one is Calvin Zabo. When revealed, if Mr. High is in play, discard this card. He's not. When defeated, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Mr. Hyde and put him into play engaged with the player engaged that's currently engaged with them. So Mr. Hyde is the 10 health guy. That's tough.
Wait. Do we want to cancel this and you want to draw a new card?
Sure. Why not?
Right? Like that he's pretty tough, right?
Yeah, he's pretty tough.
All right, let's cancel it. You get a new card and we do 1 damage to the enemy.
Nice. Oh, cool. Another Hood's pistol. Which was going to come out no matter what. So
well, I could have canceled
that. Alrighty. And your card is when revealed, if Calvin Zabo is in play, he schemes and then takes 4 damage. If Mr. Hyde is in play, give him a tough status card. If neither is in play, this card gains surge.
Okay, cool. Next one's blank.
The villain schemes with +1 scheme. So he's scheming for 4.
Jesus.
Plus 1. So that's 5.
So it's the 7.
8. I have 8. Why do I have 8? Up to 8. Because he schemed 1 on me.
Oh, that's right. I had to cancel. I canceled everything. Yep, you're right. I got it.
Alrighty. Excellent. Cool. Nice.
Oh,
I forgot to draw cards.
Yeah, me too. How do you play this game?
Yeah, right.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. Well, I feel like I've done everything I could do. So like I'm done.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so I need one more card. Sweet. Dude, I just drew all of my arrows.
That's awesome.
Your first player. Show us what to do.
All right. So we'll throw away Stealth Strike to get endurance. So I get +3 health.
Nice.
We'll throw away Safe House and our synth suit. We'll put under surveillance onto the main threat or main scheme. Sorry.
Love it.
And then I will thwart for 2 to bring that back down to 6.
Nice.
And that's my life.
Love it. So I'll exhaust Avengers Tower.
Love
I
it.
will to that and that. I will toss 2 electric arrows to play White Tiger, which allows me to draw a card. Dude, I just keep drawing all of my. Actually, that's perfect. That's excellent. So I'm going to toss I'm going to flip up to hero mode.
Okay.
I will toss a Sonic Arrow and Explosive Arrow to get rid of the Hood's pistol. And I'll toss a Sonic Arrow and Explosive Arrow to get rid of the second Hood's pistol. And now I'm out of arrows, but I feel like that was fine.
Also, hold on, wait. You have the villain's HP at 25. I have it at 22. Did you give my 3 life to him?
I 100% did.
Okay, perfect. So
Thank you.
Want to make sure I wasn't completely off here and crazy.
Yep. I will thwart here for 3 off the main scheme.
Okay.
So that's down to 3. Then I will. Are we comfortable with it being at 3?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay, then I'll swing at the Hood for 3, taking him down to 19. That'll be my turn.
19. Sweet. I like it. Gosh. 4, 5. Oh, good. Of course, I got all my tech cards. Like all my tech cards. Jesus.
Alrighty, starting out, we're going to go up to 5 threat on the main scheme. The Hood is going to attack you. I will. have White Tiger step in and take. It's just a 1. I'm gonna hold on to White Tiger. Actually,
3, isn't it?
it's a 1. I got rid of both of the Hood's pistols.
Man, I am not paying attention to this game. Good job. Yeah, just let me get hit then. That's fine.
Okay, so 1 plus 2, so that's 3.
Oh my god, get the White Tiger back in.
And then he's going to attack me. I'm also just going to take it. So it's a 1 plus 2, so that's 3. Okay, so that's not too bad.
Fair. Yeah.
Dealing out the bad cards. Let's see what you got. Okay.
Sounds good.
Criminal pass. So give to the give to the Clint Barton player. I can flip to alter ego and exhaust it to remove it from the game or discard Hawkeye's bow. I'm gonna. Hold on. Math.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Who do
12.
we appreciate? Oh.
Mm.
I will flip to alter ego.
Like it.
And discard my bow.
Like it.
That gets discarded. Then we've got Surge. The villain attacks you. That attack gains overkill. So this just has surge because I'm an alter ego. That was excellent. That was a great
Wow,
move. I am
yeah.
so good at this game.
Yeah, right. Pro moves. I like it.
So the hood gains retaliate 1 and steady, but he already had steady, so he's retaliate 1.
I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot he had retaliate last time we did this, so I don't know if I ever took damage or not.
You never attacked him.
Oh yeah, that's true. See, pro moves.
All right, so now it's my turn to be first player.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. All right, so I'm going to toss a stinger to get Hawkeye's bow back. I'll throw down Hawkeye's bow. I will exhaust Avenger's Tower, play a genius for a Mockingbird. And then I'm going to toss the power of leadership for a team training to give me +1 health to everybody. So I will flip up to hero mode. And at this point, how do you, ooh, he has retaliate. I hate that. I'm going to thwart for 3 to take the main scheme down to 2.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to can you get rid of the Hood's Mantle by any chance? I mean, it's all 3 resources, which is kind of tough. And if you have better things to do, you can.
Hold on, I need to do math. Yeah, that's fine. I really can't do much past that, but yeah, I mean, it's better in the long run that we get rid of it, so that works out.
Okay. Are you doing? Can I call on that action?
I will throw away making an entrance, Widow's Bite, and Covert Ops, one of each resource to get rid of Hood's Mantle.
Awesome. Thanks. Then I'm going to swing and attack for 5.
I thought you were gonna swing for 19, but okay.
I guess like instead of taking 3 off the main scheme, I could have done 3 more to him. I don't know if that works for you.
Doesn't really matter to me.
Okay. Oh, we also have under surveillance. We're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay with my decisions. Okay.
Yeah, because I might go anyway to.
Okay.
Wait, are you on hero?
I am on hero, and I do have a blocker for you if you need it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking I like heals. So all right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw away a Black Widow's Gauntlet to play a Black Widow's Gauntlet.
I was about to say, how dare you get rid of that card?
Yeah, I know. That's right. But the other option of what this turn would have been was basically ending up with 2 Black Widow's Gauntlets. So that's what I was looking at. All right. So do I want to flip and then heal? It's a 2 threat, right? So that's
2 threat.
That's pretty low. He's scheming for 1. Yeah, let's just flip and heal now.
Okay.
I can worry about that next round.
You have recovery of 3, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So I'm at 12. Yeah, 12 life.
Oh, okay.
Get my level. That's it.
Cool.
Done.
Ready, everybody?
Come on, 6 powerful cards. 6 of the best 6 Nick Furies. Oh, a lot of crap. Do you ever like look at your hand like initially and you go, oh, this is garbage. And as you like really like think about it for a second, you're like, well, actually it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not horrible. Not horrible.
I don't think I would lose with that hand. I do that almost every time. Like, I don't even know what I'm expecting to get. That's so amazing.
Right. Alrighty, I'm going to throw 4 on the main. The Hood is going to attack me. I'm going to step in and take the hit. So it's going to be 1 + 3. Oh, good body, Kalu. And then That's it. And then he's going to attack, or he's going to scheme against you. So 1+2, getting rid of your um, obligation. So that takes us up to 7 out of 14.
It's awesome. Yeah, that's solid.
Now we're going to get some bad cards.
Hey.
Mine is Dark Dealings. The villain schemes with +1 scheme. So 2 + 1 is 3. So we're up to 10 out of 14.
14, yep.
Well, that got crazy quick.
Yeah, right.
And then the hood schemes. And then
What is this game?
and then resolve the foul play ability. Okay, so the hood scheming for 1 + 2, so we're at 13. And then give the villain 1 additional boost card for this activation.
Sure, whatever.
So 2 more. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're moving on. And then the foul play ability. So we'll check this. It is part of the hood, so you don't get it dealt to you as a face down encounter. So that's nice.
Wait. We were at 2, right?
We were at 2.
So we went up to 12.
We went up to 12 and he has a scheme of 1. That's pretty crazy.
It's so stupid. I'm sorry. That's just like, that's absurd to like get to that point. That's absurd. Holy cow.
Alrighty, give me a number 1 through 6.
I don't know, man. 3. Pick the right 3. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going Sinister Syndicate again.
No, you were supposed to count the bottom up.
You're right. So Sinister Syndicate is going to be shuffled in with 1 card.
Oh my god. And it's all the freaking minions, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get all the minions.
That'll be fine.
Yeah, this is good.
And we place an acceleration token on the main scheme.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Then we're resolving the foul play ability. So me first. Hey, I get total annihilation. So the villain's attacking me with overkill. And you are getting boomerang.
Oh, that's good. I had him before, so that feels right. Come on, buddy.
That's on with 4. And your first player.
No. Good. Do we scoop now or do we scoop later? How does that work?
I think it's later.
I think it is later. All right, so what we're going to do is exhaust Black Widow's Gauntlet to play Widow's Bite. So next time a minion enters play, we can deal 2 damage to it and stun it. Realistically, that's going to be me getting it. And I get to draw a card.
Yeah.
Flip over. Let's see what we get. So what does the main scheme have? 4?
Yes. 4 out of 16.
Well, I'm sure he'll do 15 in no time. There's no side schemes, nothing in front of you. Okay. So let us okay, wait. I gotta do math. This is hard. Throw away those cards, play that. That leaves me with this junk. So throw away this card. This card. Play. Okay, there we go. I figured out how the game works. I'm gonna do 2 damage to the boomerang. So he's down to 3.
Is a face down card for you right now. Sorry. It's just what's coming up.
All right, that changes some things. That's fine.
Sorry about that.
No, that's fine. I'm what you call not good at the game. So
Yeah, no,
it's a technical term.
yeah, no, I knew that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. jokes on you. All right, so we're gonna play the Agent Coulson. So we're gonna throw away Spider-Man, throw away Espionage, and throw away Stealth Strike. And after Agent Coulson enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a prep card and add it to your hand. There was 1 card in there with the Syndicate, right? You said?
What?
So, oh no, I think that's when you did the other, when you did Mr. Hyde. Never mind. All right, we'll put Widow's Bite. All right, so we will throw away surveillance team to play another Widow's Bite. Okay, so we can thwart for 2 with Agent Carlson off the main scheme. And then I'll attack the hood for 2. Might as well get him down to 12. That's everything I got going on.
Okay.
This is a fun game. This is a fun game.
Having fun.
Yeah, I'm enjoying
I-
myself.
I am having fun.
I am having fun. It is
I
not
am having fun.
it is not a question. It is a matter of fact.
Oh no.
Are you
My
frozen?
my computer just went to sleep, I think.
Oh no. Hey, you're alive. Hey,
Okay.
there you go.
Oh, phew,
That's
that was
cool.
close.
Ooh, yeah.
That was very very scary. I need like there's a setting on my laptop that just says never go to sleep. And so I could do that. That would be crazy though, right?
I did that for my PC. And my PC is 11 years old, and I don't think it's ever went to sleep. I don't turn it off, so it doesn't go to sleep.
That's probably smart, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's lasted 11 years. Something's working.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to toss and make the call to play an expert marksman. I'm going to toss a command team and a Goliath to play rapid response. I'm going to I'm going to attack with Mockingbird for 2 on the hood. And then I will attack with Hawkeye for 3 on the hood. And that'll be my turn already up at that point. 1, 2, 3. Look at this hand. Power, leadership, strength, energy, all in one hand.
Love it. I don't think I've gotten many doubles, so I might have that coming up for me too. So, yeah, I've gotten one of my 5 doubles, so I don't have that many cards left.
Okay, sweet. Okay, I'm gonna stop planning my next turn because it's all gonna be different. We're gonna add 3 to the main scheme, so that brings us up to 5. The hood is going to attack you. For 1 plus a boost.
We'll let that hit me. That's fine for now.
Boost is 0, so 1.
Ooh.
Nice, very nice. And then he's gonna attack me for 1 plus a boost. I do need to figure out my life. Okay, so I'm going to defend with White Tiger.
Okay.
So 1 plus a boost, discard the lowest cost support I control. So it's team training or Avengers Tower. I'm going to discard team training. White Tiger dies.
Oh, sad.
Oh, that says win from your hand. That's less good. I'm not going to rapid response that then. Yeah, okay. I tried. Okay. And yep, so White Tiger's dead. Now we're doing bad cards. We each have 2. You get 1 first, then I get 1. And
That's fun.
let's see what you got. So you've got Boomerang. Boomerang's coming into play.
So here's our fun rules question.
Yes.
I have a Widow's Bite
Yes.
times 2. Can I play both of them on him?
Yes.
Okay. So let's do that.
Okay.
So the first one, we'll do 2 damage and stun him, but we don't really need to worry about stunning him because when I use a prep card, I do 1 extra damage onto a bad guy, which I'll do on the boomerang.
Okay.
And then we'll do the other Widow's Bite, doing the last 2 that kill him. And then 1 damage off the main guy.
Nice. Great. Okay. So your second one is Beetle.
Ah, God, I should have saved it.
So after Beetle attacks and damage, you discard the lowest cost upgrade you control. Okay. And then the Hood is Total Annihilation. He's attacking me with, or this is Surge. So I get another card. The villain attacks you. The attack gains Overkill. I am going to toss the Power of Leadership to bounce Mockingbird back to my hand and prevent all the damage from that attack.
I like it.
So he's attacking me. Oh, shoot. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I do. I want to do that. So he's attacking me for 1 plus 3. Okay, so that's 4. And then we add an acceleration token because we just ran through our deck.
Oh, good. That is fun.
Yep. Then I have White Rabbit. And I have Shocker. Shocker.
Shocker. The shocker. Oh man, the villain's down to 6. I wasn't even paying attention to that.
Yeah, villain's down to 6.
It's probably texting someone else seeing if they want to play Marvel Champions because this game's going so bad. Just kidding. I have no friends.
That's a good one. That you got.
Yeah. Joke's on me.
Okay. So now I take first player, right?
Yeah, you can have it, dude.
Sweet. Okay, so I am going to exhaust Avengers Tower, toss Strength and Energy to play a Giant Man.
Nice. I like it.
And I will hold on to those cards. I will attack White Rabbit with Hawkeye, killing White Rabbit. And then I have 6 health. I'm going to attack for 4 on the Hood.
So he's down to 2.
He's down to 2, yeah. And that's my turn.
To reveal. To go to the next stage.
Oh
Oh
no.
no, my internet's unstable. Oh no, my internet. Oh, I'm really slow in lagging. Oh,
Oh.
look at my face. Sorry, I'm just watching old me go through things.
Well, the audio and video is syncing up for me, so that's fine.
Oh, that's cool. All
It's
right,
just like super delayed, maybe.
that's fine. Freaking internet. God damn. $80 a month for this nonsense. Do we want him to go to stage 2?
I guess.
All right, cool. Because there wasn't really an option on that, but I wanted to make it feel like that you're participating.
I appreciate it.
Or
thank
I
you.
guess no, because you have a villain, right?
Yeah, but you'll stun yourself if you attack them.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Sorry. Okay, so let us.
If you random, if you can ping him for 1 at some point, like with one of your Widow Bites, that would be immensely helpful. Like trigger preparation and ping him for the 1 because it's not an attack, so you won't get stunned. but that would just help me out.
Yeah, I think we could do that.
Sweet.
Okay, so we'll throw away a genius and a beat cop and do dance o death. So I'll do 1 to beetle,
Okay.
then 2 to the hood. So that takes out the hood. And we halfway won the game.
We've halfway won the game. So he's up to 32 now. So it's 16 per player. We've got, we're getting up there, 31, 32. So 32, when revealed, set 1 aside modular encounter set at random. So we've got, I need a number 1 through 5, Jason.
4. 4's worked out really well.
From the bottom or the top?
The bottom. The other bottom.
Crossfire's crew. So we'll shuffle that into the almost full deck, which is kind of nice. Because I think Crossfire's crew. I don't actually remember, but I want to say it's one of the bad ones. From what I can understand, they all seem pretty bad. So there is that.
Not ideal. Wait, let's see if it's an easier one. So Crossfire's crew is the second hardest one you can have.
Cool. Okay.
Behind the wrecking crew.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm glad that we're shuffling it in with the full deck and not just one card.
Yeah, that's true. All right. So we will finish the dance death by doing 3 damage to Beetle, taking her out.
Nice.
Where she goes. Okay. Okay. Now I will throw away espionage to play spycraft. So we get an encounter card we don't like, we could discard it and get another one.
Love it.
Then we'll use Agent Coulson to thwart off the main scheme for 2, bring him down to 3.
Love it.
And then I'll attack the hood for 2, bring him down to 30. Now is the time to do 30 damage if you could.
Now is the time? Oh shoot.
Now is the time. Now
I didn't realize I was supposed to do that now.
Now here's a thought. The main threat stuff is what, at 3 out of 16. Do we want to start like kind of gearing up for big hits at this point?
I think so, yeah.
So is it worth becoming the poker player again to draw up to 6 in hopes? Well, then I can't ping for 1 damage. Never mind.
Yeah.
Disregard that.
Okay.
Disregard that.
Okay. Ready up?
Yeah. Just go back to the original plan where you do 30 damage. I like that one.
Okay. 1.
Come on, all doubles. Not even there is 1, 2, 3. There's gonna be a lot of doubles in those last 7 cards. This game's gonna get stupid in a second.
Okay, so we're adding 4 onto the main scheme. That takes us up to 7. The hood is going to attack me. He only has a 1 attack. Okay.
Which is kind of it's really interesting that he is mainly all about thwarting and throwing out minions. That's kind of been his gimmick so far. It's been interesting. I like it.
Yeah. So he's going to attack for 1. I'm going to take the hit. So 1 + 1. After this activation ends, put the Brothers Grimm into play with the engaged first player. Engaged with the first player. Okay, so I have the Brothers Grimm now, and I take 2 damage. So when Brothers Grimm activates against
Nope,
me,
you took it off the villain.
Oh, sorry, shoot.
God, rookie mistakes. It's supposed to be professionals.
I know, I'm sorry. When Brothers Grimm activates against me, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until an attachment is discarded and reveal that card. Gross. He has 8 health. And then Shocker is going to attack me. I will take. Oh shoot, dude. I'm dying.
Don't die.
Don't die.
Wait, what was that? What was that, a bad card or an encounter card, or was that just a boost card? Yeah.
Boost.
No, never mind. Can't do that.
Yeah.
Well, Oh, no, because I didn't declare as a defender, right? So I can't defend.
So Shocker is going to attack me for 2, and Brothers Grimm is going to attack me for 1. So that puts me down to 1 health.
Solid.
Then discard cards until we get an attachment.
If you could discard all of Crossfire's crew, that'd be great.
Yeah, right. Okay, so Brothers Grimm attached to a Mystic Minion, which is after the attached enemy activates against you, discard this card, take 3 indirect damage, and deal yourself 1 face down encounter. Okay. I don't think I'm long for this world.
I think you're good.
Good. I'm glad that you think that. Yeah. Okay. So now
He attacks me.
he attacks you for 1 plus a boost.
Since you're not long for this world, I'll take the hit.
So 1 plus he has a pistol now.
Oh my god, of course he does. Do my 1 damage. Still.
Okay. Now we get bad cards. So my bad card is the villain attacks you and surge. Would you like to cancel that?
So
Yeah.
we will use Spycraft to discard that, and then we'll have to reveal another one. But that allows me to do the 1 damage to your sand guy or whatever he is.
Yeah, shocker.
Whatever, yeah.
Okay, so speed demon. So I have another minion.
Yeah, well, that's good. Like we said, we're going for 30 this time, so let's just knock this out of the park.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I can do 2, so if you can just knock out 28, that'd be great.
How much? Sorry. What?
2. Not 1, but double that. That's what I can do. You're welcome.
Okay. So your bad card is overwhelming force. So when revealed, discard the highest cost upgrade or support you control. If no cost were discarded this way, this card gains surge.
We'll get rid of our gauntlet then.
Okay. And you are now first player.
Sweet. Okay. So. Okay. We're gonna throw away all of our cards to play Winter Soldier because it seems like a smart move.
Okay.
Because none of my other cards are that great. So, this will allow us to attack with Bucky, do 2 damage on him. So he's down to 28. Then we can do 2 more Black Widow. No, wait, let's keep him at 28. So we'll go to 28. Then Agent Coulson will sacrifice himself bravely to bring the thwart down to 5 or take off 2.
Okay.
And then I will thwart for 2 as well because I'm going to roll down to my poker player.
I may roll down as well. So
Yeah, might as well. Just everyone does it. Once we're still happening, go to stage 3. Okay.
yeah, we'll get to see him play more of the game.
Right? That'd be cool. So, all right, I'm done.
Sweet. I think I have. I mean, I have 1 health. I have to roll down. So,
You could last.
you think so?
Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind you could.
I appreciate that.
That's what I'm here for. And I have exactly 6 cards left, so I'll get an extra face down cards. That's cool.
That's great.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, so I'm going to I'm going to toss a helicarrier to play a Hawkeye's Quiver. I'll
Mhm.
exhaust Hawkeye's Quiver to look at the top 5 cards, which is just 2, which I don't have one, but I then shuffle. Worth a shot. I will exhaust Expert Marksman, toss a Cable Arrow, and exhaust Hawkeye's Bow to play a Vibranium Arrow to deal 6 damage to an enemy. Um, we may have a shot here. Maybe. Maybe.
You can do it. I have faith in you that you can win this game single-handedly.
Okay, so I think so. Here's my thought. I can do 13 damage to the hood,
Yeah, I like it.
taking him down to 15, but then I think I die.
Well, that's not good.
Or which like then can you do 13? Or can you do
You mean like next round? Like I'll get one more round?
I don't know. It's for however long you can survive. You get all these minions, it's gonna suck. Or I can pick away at the minions.
Oh, that's right. Like when you die, we keep playing. I'm so used to not doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Um,
I let's play the long game and let's see what happens.
yeah, I'll just have to remember if I could do 13 damage next round. I highly doubt it. The idea of doing 9 damage on top of what I have available to me would be
Oh,
shockingly
sorry. No,
amazing.
15 damage.
To do 11 damage on top of what I have would be shockingly hard.
Okay. So in that case, I will swing with 4 damage on to kill Shocker. Then I get stunned with Giant Man. I played my Vibranium Arrow. I'm doing 6 damage to Brothers Grimm. And then I will attack the Brothers Grimm with Hawkeye to kill the Brothers Grimm.
Nice.
I will flip down to alter ego form.
Yay. Welcome. Let's hang out. Let's go to the movies. Be good.
Let's do it.
Yeah. There's nothing going on. No street
And
gangs.
yeah, and that's my turn. So we'll stand up.
So I'm drawing my last 6 cards. So I get a face down card. Shuffle my deck.
A Delta one.
And let's see if there's 15 damage worth of stuff in my hand. I highly doubt it. There's no way. I haven't been able to do more than 5, so I highly doubt I could triple that.
Man, I have no idea how quickly you earn those little points, but I need to up those rewards. Also, I'm going to be playing a lot of Marvel Champions if you keep redeeming.
I have 900 left, just FYI.
Okay, so yeah, I need to update. I was just like, 800 seems like a lot. Like,
Yeah,
it take forever. Take forever to get.
I was at 1900. I was getting so close to banning words, and I was gonna have you ban the word Marvel.
That'd be great.
That seemed like a trick move.
That'd be great.
So looking at my hand right now, I could do 0 damage with this hand.
Oh, that's a bummer. That's a real bummer.
Yeah. We made the right choice by playing the long game.
Okay. Let's see how this works. So we're gonna add 4 onto the main scheme. So that's gonna take us up to 7. The hood is going to scheme against you for 3 plus 2. So that's 5. So that takes us up to 12. The hood is going to scheme against me for 3 plus 1. So that's 4. So that takes us up to 16.
Yeah, that's 16.
Yeah, so we move on.
Hey, we can see the rest of the game. That's fun. That's like winning.
Kind of.
Better, but better. I'm sure
When
this card
revealed,
makes it
choose
easier.
one set aside modular set. Alrighty. So what is our modular set? Is it going to be 1, 2, 3, or 4
Two from the top.
from the top? Okay, so we've got Brothers Grimm. Is that not just
Didn't we have that?
what did I do?
Weren't you playing with that?
I thought I was.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this game harder than we thought it was supposed to be?
Uh,
We should have.
I think I pulled Beastie Boys last time.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I pulled Beastie Boys last time
Okay.
and only put in, and I put in Brothers Grimm instead.
No. No.
So, my bad.
I'm sure that affected a lot.
I'm sure it did. Yeah. Oh well, we tried.
Yeah. I'm not too worried about it.
Okay.
2,
Place 1 acceleration token on the main scheme. Sweet. Good. So we're up to 3.
It's good. It's nice
Each
to be able to use
player-
all of these. So
Yeah.
it's,
Each player resolves the foul play ability.
why not? Which is even worse now. So that's good.
Discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. Deal the first card discarded this way that does not belong to the hood's encounter set to yourself as a face down encounter card. Okay, so for you, discard. That's the hood. That's the hood. Okay, so you don't get
Wait.
any.
Hold on. Deal the first card discarded this way that does not belong to the hood encounter set to yourself as face down card.
Right.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was reading it backwards. Okay. Yep. Sounds good.
And then me, I got Zabo again. Okay. Then this starts with, oh geez, this starts with 6.
Yeah. We'll get to 20 in no time, so don't worry.
Yeah. After resolving step 1 of the fill-in phase, you have to resolve foul play ability. Oh geez. And then we're adding one more because Speed Demon scheming.
Oh, wow. It's really hard. Holy cow. Huh.
Okay. Now we're dealing out bad cards. So you've got 2 and I've got 3. Let's see what you got. So you got burn notice. So you can exhaust Natasha Romanoff, remove the card from the game, or discard the preparation card you control with the highest cost.
I guess we will exhaust Natasha.
Oh, and then I got my obligation.
It's fun.
So I can toss. I can exhaust it or toss. I need to toss Hawkeye as well. Because I need to heal.
Oh boy, this is something.
Cool. Now I have 3 encounter cards.
Cool. I like it.
Okay, so Mr. Hyde. So when revealed, if Calvin is in play, he is not. So he's coming in. He's a 1/3/10. So that's great. And Calvin. So when revealed, Mr. Hyde is in play. Discard this card. Mr. Hyde attacks you with +2 attack. That I can attack into overkill. So I am in alter ego. So he does not attack me.
Right.
And
Positives.
then boomerang. So after boomerang damages you, discard or deal 1 damage to an ally I control.
Sweet.
Sure. Okay. Well, that happened. Alrighty, so I am first player.
Yes, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get Hawkeye's bow back. I'll play that. I'll exhaust the quiver to look at the top 5, 2, 3. Oh, huge. Is it huge? I think it is.
I think
I'm
it
gonna
is.
put
If you're gonna do 28 damage, huge.
Well, explosive arrow, which deals 3 damage to all of my minions, which is pretty nice. Cool. Okay. I will. So it's one. Shoot. I can only play one of these. I'm gonna heal. Or I could just not heal. That'd be crazy though, right?
Yeah, considering I'm not doing any damage really. I'm doing even less damage than I was before. So let's just put that perspective.
5. Six. 11, 14. I can do 14 damage.
I could do 2.
So
yeah. Y'all welcome.
Okay, so in that case, okay, okay. We can figure this out. We can figure this out. Maybe. I'm gonna heal with Clint. I need to do that. So I'm gonna go up to 4.
Nice.
I am going to flip over to hero mode.
Nice.
I am going to exhaust Avengers Tower, toss a go down swinging for a squirrel girl, deal 1 damage to each enemy.
Solid. Like it. Crushing the game.
Man, this is how we win right here.
This is how we win.
Squirrel girl coming in hot. Then I'm going to exhaust expert marksman, toss expert marksman to play an electric arrow. So deal 3 damage to Mr. Hyde.
Okay.
And stun him.
Nice.
Okay. I am going to attack with Squirrel Girl. I'm going to attack I'll just attack the hood. I think let's just see what we can do there.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right. I like it. My turn.
Yes.
We'll throw away energy to play grappling hook. So we get a treachery card, we can deal with it. Lets me draw a card. We will turn over onto Black Widow's side since we don't get that bonus anymore. So let's throw away a bait cop and counterintelligence to play a counterintelligence.
Okay. Nice.
And then we're going to throw away a Widow's Bite to play attack acrobatics.
Nice.
Then Bucky Barnes is going to swing for 2 off the main guy.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alrighty. Okay. So ready up. I'm going to attack Boomerang instead of the hood. With Squirrel Girl, sorry.
It's back at 25.
Yeah.
Okay. If we lose by 1,
That's right. That would make the most sense.
it would. It really would.
Okay. So we're adding 5 to the main scheme.
All right. So I'm going to use counterintelligence to prevent 3 of that. And then
Sorry.
I use the prep card. We do 1 damage to the hood. So it's 2. So it's 8 onto the main one, or 8 total. I mean,
We were at 7. We added.
so we're at 9.
We added. Yeah, we're at 9. Yeah. Okay. The hood is going to attack me. He's going to attack me for 2. I'm going to have Giant Man step in and defend for me. So 2 plus 2. So Giant Man dies, but I'm going to rapid response and put him into play with 1 damage.
Okay.
Okay. Then
I get attacked.
no, I got Speed Demon is attacking me.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
So Speed Demon's attacking me for 2. Squirrel Girl will take that hit. So she'll die. Mr. Hyde is stunned. And then Boomerang is attacking me for 1. I will take that. And I need to deal 1 damage to Giant Man.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. So that's my turn.
Okay.
Or that's what happened. So now he's attacking you for 2 plus a boost.
I'm just gonna take it.
Boost is 2.
All right. So we're gonna play attack acrobatics. So we cancel that with the boost icons and deal 2 damage back to him, plus the 1 for the prep card. So he's
Nice.
down 21.
Great. Good. Okay. Okay. So now, oh shoot, and we needed to do foul play ability. So let's go ahead and just do that. So discard 1, discard 2. So I have Unbreakable Thread. And then you have 1, which is the hood, and you have Crossfire's crew. So something bad. But you
Let's just not even get to that point.
yeah. Okay. So now we're dealing out bad cards. I get 1, you get 1.
Okay.
And so my first one is Unbreakable Threat. So attached to a mystic minion, which I cannot, so I have to attach it to the villain. After the attached enemy activates against you, discard this card, choose and discard 1 ally support or upgrade you control and deal yourself 1 face down encounter card.
Not treachery, is it?
It's an attachment.
Oh, okay, then.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine. And then we've got Mandrill. So Mandrill gains Retaliate X, where X is equal to the number of confused characters in play. When revealed, confuse each character you control. That's fine.
What kind of card is that?
It's a minion.
Of course it is.
That's fine.
All right.
We'll just add it to the stack.
Okay.
Okay. So now your cards, you got a treachery. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a crossfire crew minion is discarded.
Nope, we're canceling that one. Do 1 damage to the hood.
Okay. And we have to reveal a new one.
No, that's just
Oh, okay,
discards it.
sweet. And then you have Madam Mask. So guard. When revealed, resolve the hood's foul play ability. When defeated, the defeating player must resolve the hood's foul play ability. So you've got the
Oh,
hood.
it's a guard too. Good.
Yeah. And so you have beast mode coming into play with you.
Yeah,
So
whatever.
that's a face down encounter card that you'll get later.
Cool. I'm excited.
Okay. So now it's your turn to be first player.
Okay. Okay. Let us We're gonna throw a Spider-Man, Agent Coulson, and Espionage to play a Stealth Strike. We're gonna do 4 damage to Madame Mask or Masquerade or Muskegon. Deal 4 damage to enemy. If the enemy is defeated, which it is, remove 2 threat from the main scheme or from us scheme, but we'll do off the main one. Bring it down to 7.
Cool.
Then I will attack with Bucky once again, and he will do 2 damage to the hood, bring him down to 18. And then I will also do 2 damage to the hood, bring him down to 16. And
Okay.
that's everything for me.
Okay, so I'm going to exhaust Hawkeye's quiver to look at the top 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take this sweet vibranium arrow into my quiver. Okay.
You could do 16. I have faith in you.
I actually may get close. That's the crazy thing.
If we can get close and last one more round, I feel like we have a chance. Depending what we draw.
And I toss a power of leadership. I am not surviving this turn.
Okay.
So to
Good,
play a
good.
Kalu to search the top 5 cards of my deck for an event. I didn't draw an event. No. I was really hoping for a go down swinging to hit Giant Man for
That'd be
5.
nice.
And
Yeah.
I think if I had drawn a go down swinging, then I would have been fine.
Oh well.
Okay, let's see what I can do here. Okay, so Kalu will attack the hood for 1. Giant
Solid,
Man
ready?
will attack for 2. I will toss a power of leadership and exhaust an expert marksman, exhaust Hawkeye's bow to play vibranium arrow to do 6. So he's down to 7.
13. Yeah, 7.
Okay. Oh, dude, this is intense. I will toss a mockingbird to play, or I will exhaust Hawkeye to ready Hawkeye's bow. I will toss Mockingbird to exhaust Hawkeye's bow and play an explosive arrow, dealing 3 damage to the hood, taking him down to 4, and 3 damage to all the minions engaged with me. And so that will kill Speed Demon, that will kill Boomerang,
Holy cow.
and that will almost kill Mr. Hyde. He's at 7.
My God.
And then Mandrill's at 3. And that's not an attack. And so I don't have to take the retaliate or anything.
Okay.
And yes, if I had drawn a go down swinging, we would have had him because I could have tossed Giant Man. I don't think that I necessarily die though. I may be able to survive this round.
I think we win as long as he
We
doesn't
both-
scheme. Like if he pulls another 12 scheming, I'm just saying.
Okay, well, let's ready up.
That was a terrible hand.
Hey, I drew a go down swinging. There we
Oh,
go.
that's cool. Can you play it retroactively?
I wish. Dude, I'm like tense. This is awesome. I love this. This is so cool. Okay.
I'm nervous.
So we're adding 5 to the main scheme. So that's up to 12. The hood is attacking you for 3 or 2 plus a boost card.
For 2 plus a boost, I will take that.
Boost is 0.
That's 2.
So you take 2. And then after the attached enemy attack activates against you, discard this card. Choose and discard 1 ally support or upgrade you control and deal yourself 1 face down encounter card.
That was for me.
Yes.
So, okay. My upgrade is I lose 3 of my health. So that's cool.
Okay.
Down to 3. Good. Right there with you now, buddy.
Okay. Adding another acceleration token because we just ran out of cards.
Oh, wait. Did we do foul play or no?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Dude, there's a lot going on here.
I know. He's. Okay. Oh my God. Okay.
Okay, so foul play for you will discard boomerang and criminal pest, but boomerang gets dealt to you as a face down encounter card.
Okay.
Then foul play for me, discard Calvin. Oh shoot. Okay, well I know that that's coming. Yeah, I die, but then we get rid of dark dealings. Okay.
That's okay. We're still okay.
Yeah, as long as you survive. But I will die. I will die this round.
Okay.
So
this is a lot like the movie, except Black Widow doesn't die. Spoiler alert. Oh my gosh, we spoiled
no,
the movie
again,
twice.
no, oh jeez, come on. Okay, so now he's attacking me. I'll step in and take it with Giant Man, so that's 3. Plus 1, Giant Man dies, and then you get the Brothers Grimm engaged with you.
They don't have a guard, right? Okay, good.
Oh. Okay. Mandrill is going to attack me. I will take 2 damage directly to the face, and Mr. Hyde is going to attack. Kalu will take that damage.
Okay.
Okay. Now we'll deal out encounter cards. And we'll resolve your 4 first.
Okay.
So beast mode. That's pretty cool. So it's a side scheme. When a stunned or confused friendly character would take any amount of damage, increase that damage by 1.
Ooh.
That's just a cool card, I think.
Yeah.
That comes with 6. We're not going to worry about it. Upper hand. The hood attacks you. And then resolve the hood's foul play ability. So he's attacking you for 2 plus a boost.
All right, so I have 3 life. Oh no, we're not gonna win.
Can Winter Soldier take it?
You can, but I can't do more than 2 damage there.
No.
Um,
I mean, I guess you have to just risk it that it's a 0, right?
Block with Winter Soldier. We know it's gonna be at least 1. So
Okay, it's 2.
Yeah.
So Winter Soldier dies. Okay. And then we resolve the hood's foul play ability. So you get caught in the crossfire. And we'll discard that card. But we're not resolving that this time. You've got Boomerang. He's now engaged with you. And when revealed, hero, each criminal enemy in play attacks you. So boomerang. Wait, each criminal enemy in play attacks you.
Ooh. Do you
That's
have any criminal
gross.
enemies?
I don't, but
Thank God.
that's insane.
Yeah.
So boomerang attacks you, and deal 1 damage to each ally you control.
So down to 2 life left.
Okay. Then my cards. So Calvin. So when revealed, if he is in play, if Mr. Hyde is in play, discard this card. He attacks me with +2 attack, and the attack gains overkill. So that kills me.
Okay.
Well, that was fun. I'll log off. You can finish.
Yeah. That's right. You sign everything off so that no one sees what's about to happen, and I'll just let you know that I won.
Yep. So you get Mandrill, Mr. Hyde, and Boomerang. So you have 4 minions engaged with you.
Mr. Hyde.
And it is your turn.
Just
He has 4 health. Come on, man. You can do it. I believe in you.
I can't. That's what is terrible. Which deck does Mandrill belong to?
Beastie Boys.
Extend this game by a little longer. Okay. So
This is intense, man.
it's just so bad. All right. I have an interrupt. I have safe house. I have stuff for snoop counters and 2 covert ops is literally what I have. So
That's so frustrating.
it's incredibly frustrating. So
Do you have 2 preps? 2 preparations?
I have 1.
No.
So
Oh no.
that's gonna be 12, 13, 14. That's 15. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 on the 16. I can do something. Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Are you flipping down?
We will. Okay. This will work. This will work.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We are going to
This is so intense. I love this so much.
we're going to thwart for 2. Okay. We're gonna thwart for 2. Bring
Off
that
beast
down
mode?
to 10. Off of crime state.
I know. Yeah.
You're such a all right. We're going down to Natasha.
Okay.
We are throwing away a covert ops, a surveillance team, and a safe house to play covert ops. It's a regular action, not a hero action.
Okay.
Remove 4 threat from the main scheme.
Okay. So that goes down to 6.
Yep. Now I can draw a card, which is making an entrance. Interesting. So we will throw that away and play Spycraft.
Okay.
That allows us to, when we reveal an encounter card, to discard it and do it again. That's only if we get a bad encounter card. We have to worry about that. Okay. And I will draw back up and we will hope he doesn't scheme out.
Dude, this is so exciting. This may be like the most excited I've been playing Marvel Champions. I love this.
And
This is awesome.
I have the winning hand if he doesn't scheme out. So I have it.
This is intense. Oh my gosh.
I hate
Okay.
this game. I hate this
Okay.
game.
So we're adding. That's 4. Are we considered playing a 1-player game now?
I don't know. We'd have to look up the rules. I don't
Well-
know if it's active players or players in the game.
We'll
I assume you're not in the game anymore.
Yeah. We'll just add 5. So that's up to 11.
Yeah. And if we lose by one, we'll put an asterisk next to it.
Yeah.
Or if we win by one, I guess. We'll put an
Yeah.
asterisk.
Yeah. Okay, so the hood is going to scheme for 3
Be a
plus
0.
2, 4. So he schemes for 7.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. No, so
Who schemes for 7?
yeah, it was a 2, and then it was a 2 boost, and the boost was deal another encounter card.
All right.
So
It's up to 18 out of 16.
yeah, so it's up to 18.
Okay.
And then we're adding 6 from
Yeah.
your minions.
All right, hold on. Let me just add that on because that's it.
No, that was so close.
That's so sure. Because I drew. Hold on, wait. Let me think about how I would have drawn this from the deck. This way. That means this top card, yeah, was Dance of Death. I was 1 card away from my previous hand of having Dance of Death,
No.
and that would have been the winner.
If it makes you feel any better, you had the villain schemes with +1 scheme as an encounter card. So
Yeah, but I could have gotten rid of that with Spycraft. So what would have been the next one after that? Out of curiosity.
well, the first one you probably would have gotten rid of, which was Caught in the Crossfire. Oh no, you wouldn't have.
No.
You would have gotten a crossfire minion, and then the villain schemes, and then the next one would have been the hood attacks you. Or no, the hood schemes. So
Oh, God, of course he does. Oh my gosh.
oh, that was so close. That was so close. Are you able to play next week? Next
No,
Wednesday? No?
I'm gonna
What are you
be-
doing?
I'm
I don't-
away. I'm
So?
away.
So
I'll
quit.
be in the, God, I wish, dude. I wish. Does the hood ignore confused? No. He does not.
Basically, he basically ignores confused. If you're playing with standard 2, which is what we're doing,
Mhm.
it gives the hood the steady keyword.
Yes.
So you need 2 confused cards in order to actually confuse him. And so it significantly nerfs both confuse and stun. So yeah, so that's kind of the
Which honestly, I mean, kind of like looking back at this now, like it might have still been worth just trying to do that, right? Because I mean, how many times he schemed 12 against us in the beginning of this, and then a
Yeah.
7 at the end. So I mean, that was 19. Like maybe you do go for confused even with that card.
that's tough. Oh man, that's tough. But
I can't believe how much he schemed for this game. That's
Yeah.
insane.
it was intense.
That is
It was
insane.
intense. Wow, cool. Okay. I love this. I really enjoyed this. I thought that this was a lot of fun. It's very difficult, but I did really like it. Can you play on Sunday? I wanna do a rematch against this thing.
Sunday, I am officially streaming Too Many Bones. Can you do Monday or Tuesday? Either one.
Yeah, I can do. No. Fine. Okay. In 2 weeks, we will, we will take a rematch to the hood. Is that fair? Does that sound like fun? Can we do that?
Let me check the calendar. The 15th.
The 15th?
I'll squeeze you in. I'll pencil you in.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So okay.
Unless
so-
you want to play at like 5 a.m. on Wednesday. I could do that. 5 a.m.
Oh man,
That's
I do love Marvel Champions, but I don't know if I love Marvel Champions that much.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
Oh man. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll post the schedule, but I do want to fight the hood again. I think that this was fun. I'm interested to see what we should run. What are your thoughts on heroes? Let's theory craft this because we're only at 2 hours and 40 minutes on this stream. Jeez, this has been a long stream, but
Yeah, this has been a short one. You know what's funny though? Like I feel like justice and leadership were actually kind of the right choices.
they were good. They were good.
Um,
I think a protection build would be pretty good.
I think you doing protection would be good because I don't know how to play it like at
Yeah,
all. I just
think-
ignored that aspect.
I think a protection build leaning into like the hard to ignore, where you like anytime you defend and take no damage, then you're removing 3 from the main scheme.
Okay.
I think that could work. And also, yeah, I think I want to try.
Hulk.
Yes.
Perfect.
100% all the time. Yes. No. So I think that I want to try Quicksilver Protection. I think that that would be a good matchup against the Hood here, because he would be able to ready, and then he can deal with, he can be useful elsewhere as well.
All right.
And he can defend twice if
Yeah,
needed.
that's true.
So that's my current thought. I also just love Quicksilver. I think he's a great protection hero. I also think that if you, oh man, like, so that may be what I do. What are your thoughts?
So I'm going there through everything. I mean, it depends. So it depends if we think there's more value in leadership or justice, right? If we think there's more value in justice, I'm thinking Venom, right? Venom can go out there, attack pretty hard, like can do constant damage. Like that, I felt like that was my biggest weak link, was I wasn't able to like consistently do damage.
Yes.
And we had so many minions to deal with. Like,
Yeah.
and maybe it was just the cards we were getting, but still, like I felt like all the games we had so many minions to get. So I'm thinking Venom would be good. I'm thinking if we go leadership, I kind of want to go Ant-Man. I haven't got Ant-Man in a while, and he can do some big damage when we need it, which might be good.
He can. Yeah.
So those are my gut thoughts.
When you said Venom, I also thought that a Drax protection or Drax aggression could complement that pretty well and just rush him.
I think Drax protections would be nasty. I think it'd be really nasty.
Yeah, we could do a Drax protection and Venom justice, or Drax protection, Ant-Man leadership. I think that those would both be really good to mess with.
Yeah, because I'm glancing over everything, and I don't think aggression is the way to go. I don't think you're going to outrush him. I think he does too much.
The only way that I could see aggression working is if you built something that was a minion killing aggression, and then you trigger things when you kill the minions, you heal, you do that kind of stuff. Kind of like that rocket aggression deck that I was playing that I really liked. That may, but again, I don't think it's the best, but I think it's the only way that aggression may work in this situation.
Also, kind of thinking this through now, does this make like Thor like an actually legit hero? I mean,
Thor would be really good,
right?
Thor would be really good.
Huh. Could be interesting. I like that idea.
Huh. Okay.
That's the thing. Like I felt like we've done so much of the Guardians recently. That's why it was really nice going back to these two, because we haven't done this in a while.
Right.
So I kind of like the idea of Thor. I haven't played Captain Marvel or Captain America in forever. So it'd be nice to kind of go back to them too. And if we wanted to do leadership, I'd probably more go with
Cap leadership.
It's good.
Cap leadership is so good.
Yeah.
Cap leader. Ooh, yeah. Maybe a Cap leadership, and Quicksilver protection.
Down for that?
The reason that I'm interested in running a leadership protection duo is I can toss Med Team into a protection build and heal allies.
I like it. Yeah. If we go that route, either Cap or Ant-Man, then we could plan that out, figure that out.
Okay. Okay. I'm feeling good. Alrighty. It is getting late. Let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. Thank you all for joining. It really does mean a lot to me. I assume it means a lot to Jason as well, but
not at all.
Okay. And that's fine. That's fine. I get enough joy out of this for
both of us.
Yeah. But Jason, you're streaming tomorrow.
So I stream Marvel tomorrow. We're doing War Machine versus somebody. I don't know who. I forgot who I picked. But I have yet to play War Machine or even really look at his card. So I'm excited to see what he has.
What aspect?
No idea. Probably leadership. I haven't played a lot of leadership. I feel like I need to stop ignoring that completely.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. So you got War Machine. I am starting Arkham on Friday, and so I'm really excited. I'm hoping that there's a lot of people that are able to hop on the stream and correct all my mistakes, because I'm assuming I'm going to be making a couple of blunders along the way, and so I look forward to seeing you all there Friday at 8 p.m. I will post everything. Join our Discord. We got a Discord where we talk about living card games, and if you subscribe to Jason and subscribe to me on Twitch and or YouTube.
Yeah.
So
yell at us on Discord what we do wrong all the time.
yeah, yes, please do. Yeah, I do really like, I'm saying this very non-sarcastically, I do really like it when people correct our mistakes.
Yeah,
because that's the only way that we're going to get better. And also, like, I don't want to make mistakes, because I know people are watching these videos and I don't want them to be playing wrong. So please continue to do that. I really appreciate it. So
yeah, no, I say the same thing in my streams, and I realize now I might be, since I'm a very sarcastic person, I might come off as sarcasm, and people
Really?
don't.
You're sarcastic?
No, not at all.
Okay. Well, I didn't, okay.
Huh?
Yeah, that was weird.
Huh? That's weird. Conversation.
All righty. Anyways, thanks for joining, Jason. I'll see you in 2 weeks, and have a great night. See you.
Later.